Once upon a time, there was a little red fox named Felix, who lived in a cozy den under the roots of an old oak tree. His soft, bushy tail kept him warm at night, and his bright eyes sparkled in the sunlight during the day. Felix loved to explore the forest, hopping over mossy logs and sniffing colorful flowers. But what Felix loved most of all was making friends. He would wave his fluffy tail and say hello to rabbits, birds, and even the shy deer who lived in the meadow. One morning, Felix woke up to the sound of gentle rain pattering on the leaves above his den. What a perfect day for puddle jumping, he thought, stretching his paws and yawning wide. He put on his tiny yellow rain boots that his grandmother had made for him. Felix splashed through the forest, making little raindrops dance around his paws. Splash! Splash! Each puddle made a different sound. Some went splish, others went splosh, and the big ones went sploosh! As he rounded a big oak tree, Felix heard a small, sad sound. Sniff, sniff. There, sitting on a mushroom, was a little hedgehog named Henry. Henry's spines were drooping, and he looked very upset. "What's wrong?" asked Felix, his ears perked up with concern. Henry looked up with teary eyes. "I can't find my way home, and the rain is making me cold." Felix's kind heart felt sad for his new friend. "Don't worry," said Felix, wrapping his warm, bushy tail around the shivering hedgehog. "I know this forest better than anyone. I'll help you find your home." Henry's eyes brightened with hope. Together they set off, Felix leading the way. They crossed a babbling brook by hopping on smooth stepping stones. They went through a tunnel of sweet-smelling honeysuckle vines. They even slid down a slippery hill of wet leaves. "Does anything look familiar?" asked Felix. Henry looked around and spotted a cluster of berry bushes. "Yes, my home is near those berries," he exclaimed. Sure enough, behind the bushes was a cozy burrow lined with soft leaves and feathers. Henry was so happy to be home that he invited Felix inside for hot chamomile tea and honey cookies. They sat together, warm and dry, listening to the gentle rain outside. Felix told funny stories that made Henry giggle. When it was time to leave, Henry gave Felix a special gift, a little acorn cap hat to keep his ears dry in the rain. "Thank you for being my friend," said Henry with a smile. Felix's heart felt warm and fuzzy. Felix skipped all the way home as the rain began to stop. The clouds parted, and a beautiful rainbow stretched across the sky. "What a wonderful day," thought Felix, already excited for tomorrow's adventures. Back in his den, Felix curled up in his soft bed of moss and leaves. He thought about his new friend Henry and all the fun they had together. His eyelids grew heavy as the forest grew quiet. And as the moon rose high in the night sky, casting a gentle silver glow through the leaves, Felix drifted off to sleep, dreaming of puddles, rainbows, and many more forest friends waiting to be discovered. Good night, little fox. Good night.